Hello, everyone. My name is Jonathan, and today I will talk about the main topics and activities we worked on during Block 1. In this block, we focused on reflective teaching, research methodologies, and the importance of reflection and education practice. First, we worked on a general knowledge questionnaire. This activity helped us identify our previous knowledge about reflective teaching and educational research. From my perspective, uh, questionnaires are useful because they allow teachers to understand students' strengths, weaknesses, and learning needs before starting a topic. They also help students reflect on what they already know and what they need to improve. Another important topic in Block 1 was the development of reflective teachers. I learned that a reflective teacher is someone who constantly analyzes and improves their teaching practice. Reflective teachers do not only focus on teaching content, but also think about what works well in classroom and what can be improved. And in my opinion, reflection is very important because every classroom is different and teachers need to adapt according to students' needs and learning styles. During this blog, we also discussed reflective praxis. From my understanding, reflective praxis means learning through experience and reflection. Teachers analyze their classroom experiences, decisions, and teaching strategies to improve professionally and personally. I think this process is essential because teaching is not only about giving information, but also about understanding students and creating environments, better learning environments. Another topic we studied was the methodological framework. I learned that the methodological framework is a structure or plan used in a research study. It explains the methods, approaches, and procedures used to collect and analyze information. The reading explained that educational research can use quantitative, or mixed methods. Personally, I found qualitative research very interesting because it focuses on understanding experiences, perceptions, and classroom realities. In education, numbers alone cannot explain everything. Teachers also need to understand students' emotions, participation, motivation, and behavior. We also learned about the characteristics of research. Educational research should be systematic, organized, analytical, and reflective. One important idea I understand is that there is not only one way to investigate educational problems, so it's not a single, it's not absolute. Researchers can combine qualitative and quantitative methods to obtain deeper and more complete results. The reading also explained that mixed methodologies are very useful because they combine measurable information with personal experiences and interpretations. From my perspective, this combination is important in education because classrooms are complex and very students learns differently. Another important activity we completed was the comparative diagram about the methodological framework. In this activity, we organize the main ideas about descriptive research, explanatory research, qualitative research, and quantitative research, and also mixed methods. This helped me better understand the differences and purposes of each research approach. We also wrote a summary about the subjection characteristics of research by Angels Domingo Project. And my summary, I explained how educational research helps teachers improve their professional practice through reflection and analysis. I also reflect on how reflective teaching can improve classroom experiences and student learning. One of the activities I found most meaningful was reflecting on my own teaching practice. As a telesecundaria teacher, I realized that students participate more when classes include dynamics and interactive activities such as games, teamwork, and conversations. Through reflection, I understand that teachers need to adapt their strategies according to students' interests and classroom needs. Another activity we discussed was evaluative research. I learned that evaluative research helps teachers analyze their teaching methods and educational practices to identify strengths and weaknesses. Evaluation is not only about grades, but also about improving learning processes and understanding students better. In my experience, reflective teaching and evaluative research are connected because both require teachers to observe, analyze, and improve their classroom practice, just like we do in our classrooms. Reflection helps teachers become more flexible, creative, and aware of students, especially learning needs. Finally, during this block, I understood that educational research is not only theoretical but also practical. Research and reflection helps teachers improve their professional development and create more meaningful learning experiences for students. In conclusion, in block one, this block helped me understand the importance of reflective teaching, educational research, and methodological approaches in education. I believe these topics are essential for teachers because they help us grow professionally and improve our classroom practices and personally continuously. Thank you.